Welcome to the MAsupportsMA Roundtable, a nerds production sponsored by the Garage Media at the Sound Lab. This is a place where creatives get together to connect, relate, and have great conversations. Today, we have DeevoDaGenius StoopKid, DeevoDaGenius, and Dallas Rose.
I haven't had anything too crazy, but the one that stands out when I think about the most ridiculous session was it was just late night, there was kind of random people in my spot. Some guys came with another guy and they're like, oh, can we get some hours or whatever? I'm like, yeah, sure, man, So pull up the beat, guy goes in there and sometimes people you think they're gonna be good. He had on all the gear, he had the nice jewelry and everything.
Yeah.
Goes in the booth, steps to the mic, beat starts playing, beat's pretty sick. He's going and he's like, dope ad libs and shit. And you're like, yeah, this guy's about to go crazy. And then it was it wasn't just regular. It was what is happening bad?
Oh,
whoa! It was does he even know what he's trying to do right now? Just terrible.
Was he drunk?
Yeah, he had some drinks, but he wasn't incoherent drunk. It wasn't that.
He did that before.
He was just bad. He was really bad. And he thought he was the shit. And then he went for 3 hours or something late into the night.
Wait, on the same
That's
song?
incredible.
Nah, he did a bunch of songs. And they were all just awful.
That's painful.
Yeah.
3 hours of
3
that?
hours is crazy.
That is incredible.
3 hours is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. No. After hour one,
I feel like at some point people have to be realistic and just be honest with themselves. Bro, you're not this good. You're not that good, bro.
He had no idea. He had no idea.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed by people's blind confidence a lot.
Yeah, it's
from
just
doing
crazy.
sessions.
Yeah.
I'm I've been really impressed by a lot of people with their faith in themselves.
But there's a fine line between confidence and delusion.
It's delusion. They're delusion. Yeah, it is.
It'd
It'd be bro, the delusion be damn near gaslighting me. I'd be like, damn, am I tripping for not liking this shit, bro?
Yeah.
Is it me?
Bro, maybe I'm tripping.
Maybe I don't get it. I might have aged out. I don't get it anymore.
Damn, maybe I'm out of touch. Real shit. And it'd be the worst when they homies is in the room too, so they're like,
Oh.
Yo, this shit.
and you're just
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the craziest position to be in. Oh my God.
What about you, Deevo?
dog. I was in college. It was early on, and at that point I was still getting comfortable with First of all, I hadn't really had sessions. I didn't really have sessions like that.
Okay.
But outside of people that I really fuck with.
This is UK.
Nah. This is in my I have my studio. I have on the construction, but I'm also I'm in college. I'm on the college campus doing the session.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I DJ'd this showcase. I had a bunch of artists on it. My man's from Atlanta. My boy from Atlanta. He had a homeboy that was on the showcase as well. So my man's know I produce. So you know how I be look at
You
my
make beats?
exactly. So my boy's like, my man. Oh, you need beats? My man make beats.
Mm-hmm.
So mind you, both bro and his mans are from Atlanta. Bro drove up from Atlanta, East Atlanta.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? 21 Savage, Young Nudie Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So. Yeah, I lugged my speakers from my room over to my bro, cause he's a senior. I'm a sophomore at the time, so I lugged my speakers from my room, and I bring them over to his room. So we're set up, we can smoke in there and all that. So we were set up, it was about to be a session.
He had an on-campus apartment?
Yeah, an on-campus apartment, but niggas be wildin'.
Yeah, for sure.
So, bro, I start cooking up, my shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause at that point, I'm making, it's either beat tapes, or niggas that would rap on the beats that I usually drop on my beat tapes. I'm not really a producer yet. I'm more so a beat maker stage.
Yeah.
And I'm making beats that I like.
Yeah.
But I make a beat that I like. He's like, yeah, that was cool. Next one though. Let's make some trap shit, my nigga. So I'm like, oh shit. I've made trap beats before.
Yeah.
But I ain't never made a trap beat for a nigga.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm thinking Young Nudie, 21 Savage, Atlanta. You feel me? So I'm like,
Okay.
alright, fuck it. We're just about to do it.
Yeah.
Man, I was making that beat for hour and a half. I was making that roll like he's looking at me, I'm looking at him. Like, bro, I'm adding shit and I'm taking shit out because I don't like it.
No.
He's liking
No
shit. He's
input.
like, yeah. He's like, yo, keep going in that direction.
You like, nah, that ain't it.
I'm like, nah, that ain't it. He's like, nah, that ain't it. But I got to a point where it's like, after Mad Bus, niggas is like, yeah, I'm about to head back to the room. He's like, yeah, bro. I'll holler at you, bro.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
He never hit you up.
I'm glad it was like friendly.
Yeah, you feel me? Some niggas like, yo, no bullshit. Like, bro, if that were me, I'd be like, no bullshit, bro. You suck, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you
gotta be honest.
You suck at that.
At this. The other shit was cool.
The other shit was cool.
But this?
Yeah, nah.
Ass.
You gotta work. You you might be in trouble. You might be in trouble, buddy. No bullshit. What about you?
Man, probably one of the craziest sessions I was in is when I did my first Cali run. I was working with a really popular Atlanta rapper, and I'm not gonna say his name because the song might still come out. But essentially, he pulled up with his entourage. It was him and 10 people, 6 girls, 4 dudes. It was cool. They pulled up with liquor, weed. It was cool. Everything
It's
was
probably a
vibe.
vibe.
He himself, he had been drinking lean. So he was on a different type of high. He was slumped out high.
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
And so whatever the case is, so time had passed and he played me a bunch of records that he was working on. Everything was cool. So when it was time for me to play beats, he sat next to me. And so I'm going through the beats and bro's in the chair, past, damn near falling out.
Okay.
So he's half awake.
And this is somebody that you had already knew about and admired.
Yeah,
type
I'm
guy.
feeling his work to this day.
And he's falling asleep on
Right next to me. So I'm playing the beats and I'm at a good 30 seconds a minute play. And you know how with the first hit on the beat, it's pretty loud.
Yeah.
Every hit, he's like,
Oh, shit.
every hit. And he would wake right up. And he's like, yeah, that's hard. I like that. That's hard. So
Niggas like, oh, shit. No, that's hard. He's like, nah, that's the one.
So he ends up picking the beat, and then he gets into the studio. And he's on his phone for a good 20 minutes, or whatever the case is. And one of the girls went into the studio with him. You see where this is going?
Yeah, I think so.
So he ended up doing whatever he did. I don't know what he did.
in the booth.
In the booth. In the booth. But what fucked me up was it was clockwork. So one came out and then the other ones just came in.
That's
crazy. They're just doing shifts.
Just shifts. 30 minute increments.
Have some respect for
That's
that.
crazy.
I'm telling you, it was crazy. He ended up getting the song done too. I feel that's the craziest part.
Did he do the song after, or was he doing the song the whole time after?
And he's there's a couch in the booth, so he's just
Incredible.
And he's faded.
faded.
Wow, at least he
Ends
was
up
waking
getting
up.
done, so it's
And he's faded.
That's incredible.
it was a crazy night.
Oh my
I ain't
god.
gonna lie, that song come out, that's crazy.
It was nuts. What about you, Dan?
Yeah, there's a time I'm thinking of. I don't know if I feel did you come to the Blue Hill studio that Rob had
Nah,
2 years ago? Did you hear about it?
Yeah,
I
I know.
It was weird. It
Yeah.
was a weird place. It was crazy. It was in the basement of a salon.
Oh,
Like
man.
an active salon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had to walk through the
salon?
to go.
That's
To the
crazy.
basement?
Yeah. Anyway, someone had booked a session, and he brought a friend, and that session went great. It was this 18-year-old kid, and it was cool. Then his friend was like, "Yo, I'm trying to go all in with music. When's the next time you're free?" And so we booked something. I think we rescheduled 5 times.
Yo, that's already a bad
I was
sign.
already okay. And this is when I was trying to be really serious about money. And, it was new for me to be I'm serious about pay a deposit and it was new for me.
Yeah.
And so we rescheduled 5 times, and then he finally came and he brought 5 laundry baskets. of clothes.
Okay.
He was like, I'm moving to Connecticut tomorrow. Like, he just had this wild story. He was like, I got a full scholarship to like some like university.
So he had nowhere to put the laundry for?
I wasn't asking him that many questions.
What did he do with the laundry while?
It was just next to me.
While you guys during the session, the laundry was chilling.
Yes, and he was.
That's so
he also wasn't that good, but like.
Dirty
He had like
dirty laundry?
He had the delusional confidence.
It had to be.
It was dirty laundry?
It had to be. It had to be.
That's gross.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't in suitcases.
Through the salon?
Yeah. So we're like working.
He did trips?
Yeah, was he?
Yo, that's crazy.
$1 million
Yo,
bags?
that's,
Yeah, was he doing?
yo, that's crazy, bro. Because because he's saying, I'm like trying to gauge the size of
through the salon is crazy.
It's crazy. That's wild. That's a different level.
Staying out of the way of the chairs with the bags and shit.
Bro, that's how you know he's confident on the mic for real. Because that's wild, bro. I'm thinking like
he's one of these like 17-year-old kids who looks like 26. Like he's like mad built and just like naturally just like I don't know. He was weird. The music was not good really. Like it was like YouTube beats.
Oh man.
And like he brought his like girlfriend.
How do you guys feel about that? What happened with her?
It was just
She was cool.
She was bored, but the thing is,
maybe why was
probably
she doing the laundry? She should have been at the laundromat.
I know it was.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna think about that later.
That's
crazy.
Awkward the whole
Baskets
time.
of clothes through the hair salon.
But
He texts you like, yo, I'm here.
It's not even the craziest
We gotta
part
get
yet.
some
The
clothes
laundry is not even that important. The laundry is not
I got
even
these
that
rights with me
important. Because the reason we rescheduled so many times is because he's like, I don't have bread this week or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like he sent me like part of the deposit, and then like when he left, he was like, okay, so I'll get that to you like by Friday or something. I was like, okay, I would have it now, but so I'm like waiting, and like he's like calling me like all the time, like, yo, can we book like again? Like that was the best shit ever.
Man, you still owe me money.
I'm like
talking about?
you can't, like, you have to like, okay, I'd like to, but you have to pay.
Take care of the
like,
balance, yeah.
He's like, okay, that I understand. Like he forgot every time, basically.
Oh,
No.
I was just hoping.
I don't know. He's
something.
young. I don't know,
How the
but
hell you forget after you bring your dirty
like,
laundry in my shit?
for like 2 weeks, he's like asking, and then like I texted him. I was like, yo, I can't. Like I'm busy with other shit. Yeah. And then he just like replies with this picture.
Bro, yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a picture of
way.
this kid like holding like
With the
That's
bamboo.
Show the camera.
That is like crazy. Nah,
I don't want
bro.
to disclose his identity.
Bro, yeah, don't
Shouldn't show us
yeah, bro.
Put your thumb over his face.
Just know.
It's just like
Just know that's bro, that's crazy.
Yo, I think I see some ones in there.
I know.
That's what's so
you can
funny.
only
It's just
see
like a
120 face. You can only see 120. No, that's a lie. You can see 3. There is a 1 in there. There's literally a 1 in there.
It's like the cash he had on him.
$61.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
He owed me like $300. And he was like, I can pull up on you anytime. And I was like, that's all good. Just like we're probably not gonna book. Just like get your shit together. Dude. He didn't move to where Connecticut, like he said. Like,
That's wild layers. I'm not gonna lie, this is mad layers.
There's one more piece. There's one more piece to the
He
story.
did the money phone.
With $61, that's crazy, bro. That might be the craziest shit I've ever heard, bro. That's crazy,
Yo, he
bro.
looked so confident.
Yeah, and Cuz was like,
I know.
He didn't fuck with me.
Yo.
He probably posted that.
Yeah, it was. I was so.
61 is crazy.
Yeah, I was flabbergasted.
Well, you said there's one more piece?
There's more to the story because, like, I had stopped. Like, he was hitting me up. I was not answering, and then I was working a lot. That studio out on Blue Hill Ave, I was there like every day in the summer of like 2021. It was crazy. And like in August, I had this session with Most High Kingdom. It was Sean, Najee, Malcolm, and it was fire because it's hard to get them all at the same time.
Yeah.
And it was mad cool. We were making like mad like we were like working on a group tape that's on a pause right now, but it was mad cool. And like, you know, there was like other friends were coming in and shit, and like there was like people like pulling up on us, and it was fun. And then like I'm engineering and producing the whole time, and I'm like looking back like every like few minutes, just like seeing like what's going on.
Well,
it's a big room.
Yeah.
And like, it's like 1 a.m, and I look back, and that dude is there, the kid. The kid,
showed up.
The kid showed up.
Oh my God!
And Rob was there. Rob knew about him because like Rob was like my like people went to Rob to like book and like and shit. So like Rob knew about the picture and everything, and he was like, yo, did you invite? Like, did you tell him? I was like, no. Like, what happened? What happened? And Rob went to talk to him, and he was like, I just heard the sounds and the door. I asked to like come in. The salon people like let him in, and he just came down.
Did he still have the laundry with him?
No, he was. But then he was just like trying to. Like,
I heard the sounds.
He was just like
I followed the sounds. I knew what was going on, man.
He was like, music is like the most important thing. Like he was just like on like he was ranting to everyone just about like how music. Yeah, like how he's like the best like artist, and he was on some crazy shit. And then like he brought me and like two of my other friends over. He was like, I want to show you guys something, and he got out his wallet and he got out like 8 debit cards. He was like, tap in. we were like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
This is the sketchiest fucking guy I've ever heard of.
He's like 17.
Yo!
I was like, what do you mean? I had no words for this man. I went back. I was like, yo, this is so strange. Rob can testify. This is the weirdest. We bring it up all the time.
Yo! What?
I couldn't believe it. I was like, Rob just like entertain him for it, and then he can do whatever.
Did he ever pay you for the session?
No.
Damn.
No, he did not. No.
It's crazy.
Tap in though.
He was like, tap in.
Bro, the nigga with the laundry bags pulled out the debit cards and said tap in.
I wish him well.
It's crazy, bro.
Honestly,
he's all over the place.
He's important to my story. Yo. And like it really hit me because I was like, damn. I was like trying to be like, just like serious about like pay me, and it just like. I was just like, man, that really got in the way. Like, you never know. Like,
what the fuck was gonna happen? Yo! And then bro said I followed the sounds, bro.
Yeah.
Through the salon, bro.
He felt the music.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy.
Anyone who was at that studio will tell you like the crazy vibe of that place.
Through the studio?
I want to know what that guy's doing now.
Yeah, like, bro,
This is IG.
he grew up.
I want to tap in.
He grew up.
I'm ready to tap in.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
No bullshit.
I'm ready to tap in.
He's probably brilliant. No bullshit.
Yeah.
He's actually probably brilliant.
Yeah.
He probably knows everything he's doing. Like,
Yeah.
the $61 was a strategic 61. It wasn't like God
That
knew.
picture
Like,
is crazy, right?
Yeah.
bro, that gotta be a meme, bro.
I know.
We have to meme that, bro. That picture was crazy.
Like
Bro, you pulled out your phone, you were like, and he sent me this picture. I'm like, nah.
the text conversation, it was like, please, like, I need this music shit. Like, it's gonna like change my life. Like, I need it. Like, please let me pull up tonight. Like, right now, I'm in your neighborhood. I'm in your area. And I was like, I can't have you book unless you pay for what you have. And then that was the next thing he sent me was that.
Say no words.
Dude.
Yeah.
The 61 by the ear, bro. Nigga said, I got 61 for you right here, bro.
It's like, who do you think you're talking to? Dude, I got 61 bucks.
Tap in.
What would that get him? Like 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Something like that. Like,
Oh my god.
61 is, bro, not even, he didn't even take the one out, bro. That's like,
The one.
that's, he's rogue. Like, you're off the grid. Like, you're on some, like,
The one kind of makes it more intimidating because you're like, this guy's.
he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck, bro. He doesn't give a fuck, bro. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, he's really serious. This is all he got.
that's it.
Oh my
Like, bro,
god.
most niggas is like, all right, let me.
Yeah.
You feel me? He was like,
Yo, hey, you can have everything I have.
That to be a $1.
You can have all my money. I need this. I need it, bro.
Oh my god. Yo.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
61, bro.
There is one more part to. I don't know if I'll share it. He like in the first session, like in between songs, like his dad like called him and like had this crazy intense conversation with him. Like he had it on speaker, like next to me. His dad was like, "You've been fucking up." Like he was on that. He was like, "You've been like missing all these like family things, and like we haven't seen you, and you're like, you know."
This is during the laundry section.
Yes.
Oh my God.
His dad. He was like, you know, it's coming to a time where like we can't like help you out as much anymore. And it was mad sad. I was like, yo, why is it on speaker? I was right next to him.
It's like a life-changing conversation.
You like, bro, you want me to pause it? He's like, nah, get
He's
like, nah.
His dad was like, yo, he was like, we just want you to do better, like, and you're not showing us. Like,
He's like, hold on, hold up,
mad intense.
Yo, Dad, could you say that again?
I couldn't believe it. I cannot make this shit up. Yeah, this man is so important.
Yo! Hold up that. Yo, punch me real quick.
The music is so funny. I gotta find it.
I want to hear
Bro,
that
that's nuts,
I gotta
bro.
find the music.
shit. I want to hear that shit.
Bro, his pops was like, please come home, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, yo.
He's basically like, you know, get a job, like.
That's the intro.
Yo, Dad, you fucking up the session, gang. Pops, you fucking up my
I
session.
gotta do my ad-libs, bro. Come on. Damn.
Y'all know I'm a little bit faded, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro, that passion fruit Casamigos is dangerous. That's just lethal. I'm not gonna hold you. That's different. That's different. But so what influenced my beat making process? For me, it'd be the 9th Wonder Rhythm Roulette video.
Whoa.
Classic.
Yeah, that shit.
Whoa.
That shit.
That did numbers in the
Yo, that shit put up like.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, that shit put up numbers for real. I ain't gonna lie. That shit like literally that video is how I make beats now.
Wow.
Like, I seen that.
Your process is insane.
Thank you, bro.
I love it.
I appreciate
love
that. But that video is literally like I seen that and I was like, if I'm gonna make beats, I'm gonna make beats like that.
What is the process?
It's literally like in the video you'll see he literally just has his machine. He got his like vinyl. He'll have his turntable, and literally just like everything's already hardwired and like pre-set up. You feel what I'm saying? So like I imagine in his DAW type shit, he already got like everything connected so that the turntable is just loading in. All you gotta do is just place the record on the turntable.
Right.
Like
got a
find
channel.
find what part he's trying to sample, load it into his DAW, and you feel what I'm saying, and then just start chopping up like drums or like putting drums on the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when I seen that, I was like, yeah, bro. All I want to do, like, cause me, I'm not like musically, I'm not crazy musically inclined. You
As
feel
far
what I'm
as,
saying?
like,
Like
guitar and piano
guitar and
shit.
piano shit. Like I'll play some bass. I'll give you a mean bass line. Like you feel what I'm saying? But that's but I won't. Thank you. But I won't like. But like this dude right here, like this man will conjure shit. Like this man is a doodler.
Yeah.
Like he'll really, like he'll dead ass like doodle and be like, oh, that's tough. And bro, G Camp, like I've seen it, bro. Like both of them, bro. Like at G Camp, like they really like. I've seen these men like conjure shit like out of thin air. You feel what I'm saying? For me, it's like I want that ability, and I feel like I'm working towards that ability. But for me right now, it's like sourcing something that I could hear slightly differently. You feel me? And then just sourcing something that I could hear slightly different. It's like collage for me. You feel me? Like taking a bunch of different pieces from a bunch of other shit, and then like making something new out of it. Like I like that. You feel me? Because you get to go back in time. You can go to the future and like create this one moment.
Yeah.
So like it's like time traveling in a sense, but it's also like collage. Like I actually collage, like do like visual collage too. Then I feel like it helps me like bridge the two.
Nah, your visual style is super cool, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
all the
it.
like the imagery and
The
video
rooftop drinks are crazy. Bro.
Appreciate it.
that's
Thank
really
you.
cool shit.
Thank you.
Yes.
I really appreciate that for real.
Nah, I mean, I feel like hip hop's always been a sort of a collage art form.
Yeah.
So-
That shit started with sampling. You feel
yeah.
me? So like that's in a nutshell. That's my process. Just like
You still on Ableton?
yeah, for sure. I'm trying to try out Machine a little bit, but like Machine in unison with Ableton. Yeah, I think that should be.
The machine is crazy.
Machine is crazy, especially for the sampler shit. What about you?
I feel like a lot of my process comes from like Southside and 808 Mafia, and just like efficiency.
Incredible.
Efficiency.
You know what I'm saying? Like just
Efficiency.
getting the idea out as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Because like at least like when I did like industry sessions in LA, you don't necessarily have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
These artists getting patient. Like you gotta hurry up. So I feel like that's really the basis of my style. Like just kind of like making my ideas tangible as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And I feel like that kind of came out of the G Camp.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, I remember that was legendary.
You know,
bro.
I appreciate it.
Beat every 10 minutes for like 2 hours.
A beat for every 10 minutes for 2 hours is crazy, bro.
I
Make 10 joints like on stage, bro.
Nah, yeah, I was.
And they were like
On
fire
stage.
beats too.
Like, and they're
Everyone
all
was
ill.
smashed,
Like,
yeah.
niggas just freestyling. Nah, yeah,
But
nah.
that just comes from that. Like I don't necessarily like time myself or anything, but I might like place a limit on how long I work on something. Like 30 minutes or less. Like
That's
Yeah.
great.
like get it done, man. Like
Yeah,
it's
you
okay.
get that shit done.
If you don't like it, come back to it.
Yeah, I get stuck on that sometimes. It's like I've gotten some good results out of like hanging for a while on like stupid details.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I got good results, but it's also
Hell
kind of
yeah.
like, was it actually worth that extra hour, or like should I just?
Yo,
make
I'll be
another
thinking.
beat?
I'll be thinking about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I definitely be thinking about
A lot of it's is situational too.
Yeah.
Because there could be like some projects that require a little bit more effort and attention.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the regular like okay, he just needs a beat to rap on.
And there's no rules either, right? Like you don't want to set arbitrary limits on yourself.
Right.
You need to allow yourself the freedom to just like really deeply explore something every now and then.
Hell yeah. Like giving that shit. Like I definitely like spent like nowadays if I'm spending like we were talking about this the other day. Like nowadays if I'm spending like an hour on a beat, hour and a half, 2 hours on a beat, it's because I know exactly what the fuck I'm trying to convey, and it actually is taking that time
Takes a
for
while
me
to
to
do
you know
it.
what I'm saying, to
Yeah.
actually convey that message. Like before, if I'm taking it's an hour and a half on a beat, like maybe like 2 years ago or like 3 years ago, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro.
Yeah, so you're
You know
stuck
what I'm
on
saying?
shit.
Or
yeah.
like, I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish. Like I have something that's all right, but I don't know like what this looks like done. You feel me? And then that 2 hours passes and like damn. Real shit. Like damn, I should have just pressed new.
Yeah.
And I could have made 2 or 3 joints like that. You feel me? Like I'm really starting to learn like, bro, if I have a session and I'm like making 2 or 3 joints in that hour, 2 hours, and they're cool, I'm a happy dude. Cause like I went to the gym, I got my shots up. Like,
Shots up, yeah.
Yeah.
nah, you feel me? I'm a little bit better than when I walked in, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious to hear Gibbs' process because he's like a fucking mad
My
scientist. with this
process,
shit.
oh my god.
What's
It's
your
like, it's always being updated.
Yeah.
It's always being updated. And like the stuff you guys were just talking about was like making me think about when I like 10 years ago, like when I was making music with Najee and Sean and Malcolm, like really heavy. Like it was very sessions. It was just we were hanging out. Like it was very experimental, and just like I was like newly producing 4 people, and it was just very experimental and just like another thing is when I was like really young, like I was making like dance music, like when I was like 13.
Yeah.
So my main strength is probably like sound design.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
for sure.
I was
Bro,
like,
I literally always say that, like, people who come from, like, an EDM background,
yeah,
they
like
have
I
such
was,
a crazy upper hand.
my details, like I was just like spending hours just like knowing every single knob of like every plugin and
modulation
everything.
and shit like that. all
Yeah,
that.
I was like a junkie for it, and that it takes time, and so like that bled into you know my experimental phase of just like, oh, like I can add this layer and like do this to it, and it took some time, like it took a while.
That shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah. yeah. Like I have a very sound design background. Like making sounds from scratch was like my favorite thing ever.
Bro, you know what's crazy about Gib? Gib, like, you know how like if you're like in your DAW, right? Like usually like when you start like recording in your beat, you'll start like at 1.
Yeah.
Like at the very like to the far left, you're getting go over. Bro, and Genius Kid, bro, I literally watched this man. This
I'm
man
at like
was
300.
he'll then start like way at the end, like
Bro,
I'm at bar.
yeah,
bar
I would get anxious.
it'll be
about
like
that.
2 minutes into the session file, like 2 minutes.
I don't know where I got that habit from. I don't know.
Bro, he'll like start like not at 1.
don't know.
I'll be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing,
I
bro?
don't
Nah, it's always
because
So,
like
like, when you're done, you drag it over?
something. Not always.
Nah, he's because I don't know if he's putting something. I don't know if you're putting something. I don't know if you're putting something before. Like sometimes he won't even put
I don't
something
know
before.
why I
He'll
do
just
that.
like
Yeah.
I
he'll
like a
export
little-
that.
I like a little space.
Like a little space on the canvas, dude. Yeah, you want like.
Yeah.
This is where I'm working.
I know what you mean. Yeah, you want to feel like you got room. Yeah.
You gotta ease them into it.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like the equivalent of like getting like a math test. That's like 14 pages, and then like flipping to 8, and then like starting at 8, and being like,
funny.
yo,
I guess that is part of my process. I didn't even think about
and
it.
he'll go from 8 to 14,
And then go back.
and then go back.
I also have to say, I didn't really finish my thought, but that's okay. You came to my house one time, and I saw your process in Ableton. I don't know a lot of Ableton producers that well, like in real life, you know. Like I watch videos and shit, but I was like I think I probably told you I was very inspired by your process.
I was like, what the fuck?
Whoa. Like the template you have for beat making, I was
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah, it's
I need
wonky.
to like, yeah, and
Shit pisses
I've
engineers
been
off.
working on my template like all the time since then.
Word.
Like,
I appreciate
and
it,
just
bro.
like that really inspired me to like just like getting ideas quicker. That inspired me in that direction. And then there's this dude who I work with since like late 2021. Well, actually, I've known him. It's my friend Dre Velli. I've known him.
Yeah, that's my boy.
You know, yes.
That's my boy. Shout out Dre.
I met him in like 2015, and I was like making music with him and his group, and he was producing a little bit, but then we finally got back together, like working in like 2021, and he like comes up with like the hook and like everything like so quick. Like I'll have like barely a melody, and he'll be like, hey, yeah, I'm about to go. Well, like, I'm like, whoa, okay. wait. Yeah. So I have to like, it just like had me like move way faster. Like we got like two sessions in a week, like for like a while.
But you know he makes beats too.
I do.
Yeah,
And yo,
bro, he's
his
hard.
beats from back in the
He's
day
hard,
were
bro.
hard. He was so ahead.
Nah, for
He
real.
Dre Velli was so ahead.
Shout
with
out Dre.
like
Where's Dre? Shout out Dre.
with the he had the Pierre Bourne like sound like
like
before like it Anyway, that like just working with him, like having a routine with him, like just had me work way faster than I was with the experimental phase. Like I can spend so much time on a sound and like just like, you know, filters and all of that and like saturation. Like I get so lost. But like him, I'll just like make some type of sound real quick, like a synth sound, or like pull up a preset or whatever, and just like get it way faster because like his excitement is there. I'm just like building off of that, and he deserves everything. I'm so excited for what we have coming. But yeah, that I just wanted to say that like that those sessions just like had me. that was really important to my process. as far as like, you know, I'm not being less experimental, but like I would just like, for everyone else, I just like spend so much time just like with sounds and like, you know, melodies and just chords I get so obsessed with. Like, yeah, so those are a few things I can mention about my process. I don't usually start with drums though. I
don't know too many people that do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely rare.
What about you?
Me? I mean, I tend to like chord-based music, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, whether that's like a trap beat or, you know, rock or like a more melodic, you know, almost like a sample type beat. But like, I don't do like a lot of chopping. Like people, you know what I'm saying? So it's typically going to be like a loop from somebody that is like has some cool chords, and I'll either leave it sort of as is, or I might like rearrange it a little bit, you know, or I'll find something on the piano that I like, and then like, you know, get that straight basically, and then I put drums. I grew up playing drums, so that's where I feel like at home, you know, I was just making up a drum beat basically. So sometimes I'll click it in, but I think I like the results the best when I play each part in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's cool. Yeah.
that's just running through the different, you know, elements with the drum kit. And,
Bro, tell him what DAW you make beats in.
Oh,
bro.
Reaper. I use Reaper.
He's talking about it like lightly, bro. This dude is like a unicorn, no bullshit. Like,
That's
if Ableton
That's
niggas
amazing.
are like, if Ableton niggas are like horses, this man's a unicorn, no bullshit. Like,
That's amazing.
Reaper is like 1 in 10,000 producers.
It's
no
super
bullshit.
rare, especially like
It's
in hip hop.
super rare.
In hip hop,
For
it's
hip hop,
like,
that's different.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
a good amount of
bro.
like EDM and metal guys that use Reaper, but
Yeah.
for making beats, it's not that good at all. Like I've adapted it. I have a whole template and like figured out
Okay.
ways to like, you know, fit my workflow to it. But I mean, yeah, as far as like what it comes with out of the box, it sucks compared to like FL or Ableton or something like that for production. For engineering, I think it stands up with anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I've seen
actually good to hear.
on your podcast, bro. Like on High Street, like yo, but at your crib, you were making joints and like.
I can go pretty fast. Sometimes I toil for too long though. That's one of my biggest weaknesses, I think, is that like I'll be like too much of a perfectionist and like care too much about stupid details and spend too long on shit sometimes. You know, with making beats or with mixing. You know?
Yes.
That's not a bad quality.
That's
to
not a
have,
bad quality to have.
I mean, it's good to care,
Yeah.
but it can hold you back a lot.
I feel like a lot of that, like at least for me, it was like learning how to trust myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you're doing, bro. You
Yeah.
have to believe in that and go.
That was definitely with the engineering shit. The engineering shit, like adding that tool to your toolbox.
Yeah.
Like when you early on, you don't realize that you're creating your own sound, and you're not necessarily trying to like. There's not like this target. I mean, like you have reference tracks. You feel what I'm saying? But you're not trying to sound like. Well, you don't realize you're developing your signature sound. Like,
I like making the whole song.
yeah, the whole song is
You know,
the whole
not
song
just the
is
beat.
yeah, exactly. The whole song is
Yeah.
And I like making the video too.
yes.
Wow. The full shit.
Oh yeah, you do shoot too, right?
Yeah,
I fuck with a little bit, yeah. My brother's the real videographer, but like I do it with him, and every now and then I'll do one by myself.
because you get to like create the whole world around like you feel what I'm saying, what you
a
created
factory.
type shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, maybe this is dumb, but like a video is when the song is like kind of finished, sort of in my mind.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So
No,
I
that's-
like seeing it
that's
through
pretty
the whole
valid.
process.
Yeah, that's pretty valid. No bullshit. You know who's nasty with that? Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! Like he was at Exit Gallery. We were talking at the last Mystery Mike show I did over there, and he was one of the people on the bill, and he was just talking about like yo, like how important like just like an ill ass video is with records you have coming out with people. You feel me? Because like just like, and even just the producer being in the video, that's one thing, but just the fact that the video just exists, and having an ill ass content associated with your shit just makes like the beats you make that much more credible, or you as a producer that much more credible, because now it's like what I feel like, especially in this producer shit, is like we are like almost like, I'm really realizing how self-sufficient and independent we are as like producers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, we really don't need niggas, bro. Like at all. Like if we really just wanted to be like, yeah, I'm just gonna be a sync, you know what I'm saying, or like
Can make a bag off instrumental tapes.
instrumental tapes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, for a grip, that's what I thought I was just gonna do. That's all I wanted to do. Like, I didn't want to work with nobody. For real, I felt like there weren't people out here that could like, unless like you were really close to me, like someone like Ernest.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
like that's like my brother. Like before music, that's really my brother. You feel what I'm saying? Like we're literally both Sierra Leone and all of that. Like that's like my brother. Like
I know that.
So like he genuinely likes my music, so it's easier for me to like make music with people. Like
Right.
I don't really like making music with niggas unless it's easy for me to make music with you now anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like the tough shit is like it's cool. I'm all about a challenge. But like, I actually want to enjoy the process, like the challenge. I don't want to feel like
there's
mad.
too many people that it's gonna be easy with. So why deal with a challenge?
Yeah, exactly. Or some bullshit, like a bullshit challenge. Like somebody just like behind your back, like constantly trying to change something, or like they're not sure about what they want. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
So
worst.
like,
That's the worst.
yeah, nah.
That's terrible.
Hell nah.
Don't be unsure, please.
Don't be unsure.
It's a hard thing to ask, but like honestly, don't be unsure.
He said, "Don't be unsure."
That's the majority. That for a while, that was the majority of my sessions. It's like people who were like, "Yeah, I don't have the language for like what I'm trying to like."
I think it's like the compression.
Yeah.
Yo, I hate that shit.
Bro, make me sound like I'm in the hallway, bro.
Yeah. And it was like all up to me to like, just like it was good. It was good practice.
You're in the chair like, what?
That is part of the job, though. It's like deciphering what the fuck
on the
people are talking
surface,
about.
but on the surface, you be like, oh, like this, and then you do something.
So many people.
Or like sometimes you don't do nothing,
Pretend,
and then they're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like straight placebo.
That's
like, bro,
engineering. That's like a whole.
No, that engine, bro. Once you decide to be an engineering producer, it's like you're signing your life away.
For sure.
Oh god.
Like, you have to know what you're getting into.
I'm trying to
like,
leave.
Yeah.
I didn't really, bro.
Let me ask you, right? Because like something I've been talking about a lot on my show with like I usually have like artists as guests, right? I like to talk to them about what they think fair splits should be, essentially in like cook-up situations, because I think that like that's something where there's not really an established standard, especially for the engineer, which is a lot of time also the producer.
Yeah.
So the line gets blurred a little bit, and like. The artists are in there just hoping that like they're not going to get taxed and you're not going to get charged that night, and that the beats are going to be available and they don't have to pay for them, and that everybody's cool and that we're
It's the ideal situation.
and it's somewhat reasonable on their part too to have some expectations like that, because like they're hoping that it's an equal contribution to the creative situation from all parties, right? And that's what everybody involved is going to want.
Yeah.
So I think the question is like, assuming that that's the case, what is the right way to split shit up, especially when the engineer is not getting paid cash
For engineering.
And that gets extra blurry when that's also the producer, because like the producer's giving the beat up, but like, you know what I'm saying? So it happens to me a lot where it's like we're cooking up, right, and it's all good, but I'm engineering, or you know, there's artists that I'm really close with, and you know, they want to come down and record, and it's cool as far as the beat goes, but like at the same time, like I could have booked those hours if,
Real shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I'm trying to figure out what we should all agree on
some real shit,
so that you don't have to talk about it every time.
On some real shit, especially if it's the producer's, like, if the producer is responsible for the space in which the cook-up is taking place, bro, I think the standard should be something along the lines of 60-40. No
60-40 split?
60-40
towards
split.
the producer.
Yeah, towards the producer, for sure. Because
if he's handling engineering?
Yeah, it's because one, you should already be working with somebody that understands the value you're bringing to the table. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, but then, I don't know, there's the other, I understand the other side of it, of like, you working with big artists and shit like that, and what that means, like how like that could be a big player for a producer type shit, but like when it comes to like individual records, like if I'm bringing you into my space, I'm bringing you into my world, you feel me? Like that's really what's happening. Like you're not sending me your vocals through email and being like, yo, make a beat around this, like, and even then, you're still asking me to create around you, like.
But let's assume that like you want to be creating with that person.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it's like an equal,
Assuming that. Well, one of the stipulations of that is because that person is somebody who understands my value as a person.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you in. I'm producing a record around your around you that I probably paid for drums for. That I had to grind to fucking probably get loops from. You feel what I'm saying? Like actually grind to find a sample that chop. You feel me? And actually create. Then I'm
able to do that.
Yeah,
spend the hours
exactly. And now I'm mixing the record.
Geez.
That's kind of crazy. And it's like you probably like the time. Really, like the fact, like what you spent to get as nice as you are lyrically is your time.
Yeah.
But like the thing with the producer shit is like you will literally come out of pocket.
Yeah.
Trying to become who you are.
The artist is gonna argue though that they're the ones that have to pay and work to promote the song.
Okay.
So why should they have to give up so much of a
I've
percentage?
heard that too.
That's not always the case though.
It's not always, and I think that the producer should.
Yeah.
But it is
Most
kind
cases,
of ultimately still on the artist.
The standard,
as the lead to promote that song.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
But without us, there's no product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can't get that. You can't. You literally
real.
can't get that.
It's their name.
There's nothing to push if you don't have a producer or like at least a beat.
Like I look at it like this, bro. The DJ started this hip hop shit. Then it was the producer.
Right.
Cause the DJ was the producer.
Right.
You feel me? So by that logic, it's like the shit doesn't exist without somebody looping a drum break that was Rapper's Delight, and then somebody being like, "Oh, I can rhyme to this."
Yeah.
It's like as much as people will probably like get hurt by this, like, bro, it's the producer first. It was the DJ first.
But you know what? I think that's a
saying?
dangerous mentality. I think that it's like the contribution to a song is like perfectly equal.
Yeah.
Because you can say that it wouldn't exist without DJ because we made the beats first or whatever, but like they would have gone nowhere without people rapping on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Equal contribution. Yeah.
Okay. I would argue. What I would argue is movie soundtracks existed before rappers did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Even in the silent film era, there was
type shit.
piano,
That's what I would argue. I would argue like movie soundtracks, like they wouldn't go anywhere as far as like music, like in the music industry, like there probably be no hip hop, which is responsible for what the fuck.
But even then, like,
how we eat.
Even with the movie soundtracks, that's what's moving them. Like it's a movie.
Yeah.
It's a multi-million-dollar situation.
Oh, so there's still like
You know what I'm
like
saying?
something apart from the music moving the
moving the
That's
music.
real. That's real.
Yeah.
So that's really what's missing with most.
It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg conversation.
right.
It's literally like runs parallel with that. It's like
Yeah.
you can go back and forth about that. I honestly think though, if I'm producing and engineering the record, because it's like it's vocal production, recording, engineering, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So by that logic, it should be 66-33.
Right? Because what if it was your homie engineering?
2/3.
Right? And you just put up the beat. Like even if it was your crib or whatever.
Yeah.
It's your boy engineering.
Yeah.
What's he get? How much does he get?
The engineer?
Right.
You should get a third.
You should get a third.
1/3
maybe,
for
right?
sure.
Or
Yeah.
25%.
Yeah, 3 heads. If there's 3 niggas in the room and the music happened because 3 niggas were in the room, 33, 33, 33.
I like that.
You feel me? Like,
This is also why I think it's cleanest though to just.
niggas like, hell nah.
It's also why I think it's cleanest in those situations to just treat whoever's engineering, whether it's the producer or not, as a paid engineer. Pay him for his services that night. And then you go back to we're splitting up the song between producer and artists with like the typical half and half type shit.
I'm also going off of the assumption that the producer wasn't getting, the engineer's not getting paid. He's also the homie too.
That's the thing.
That's
like,
what I'm going
it
off.
could like.
But in
so,
that case, so that's
but that's the thing is that like a lot of times it is the homie, and I think that even if it is like your boy, it should be like no, we have to like he's sitting here working, you know, because it's like being a plumber, dude.
Type shit.
Like imagine, you know,
it's a trade.
Like I guess if you toilet busted when you were all hanging out and your friend was a plumber, you could be like, hey, man,
yo, bro, you can fix my shit. Yo, bro, by the way, can you fix my shit?
Come back.
But like if you're really asking your buddy to put in hours worth of plumbing, like you gotta pay him.
You gotta pay him, yeah. You got to.
You know?
I feel that. I feel
like that's where it gets situational though, because at least for me, I've been in situations where like the engineer or a certain producer is the only person with access to a certain artist. So because of that, they'll want a percentage of like something off the top just because of that.
Like a broker's, like some broker's fee shit.
An artist might have a personal engineer that he's always with.
Yeah.
An artist might not accept
You get the beats
from
through
anyone
him.
else but the engineer.
Right.
So off rip, the engineer's gonna expect something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that happens a lot in the industry, or like a producer.
Right.
Or like
And this
multiple
is his-
producers on
You know what I mean? This is the producer that he's
yeah.
always with.
Yeah.
This is who pressed the space bar for him.
Yeah.
If you want to produce it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. For real.
Ain't nobody presses space bar
Nobody
with
else.
that nigga.
That nigga right there.
The fastest.
So it's like if you want to play something with him, you kind of have to go through this producer. You kind of have to
Right.
funnel through.
Right.
So like he'll want a percentage off rip because he has the access that other people might not.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gets tricky.
Right.
The
This shit
broker
get
fee.
yeah,
Yeah,
shit
you
get
know what I
wicked.
mean? It gets tricky.
Also, I want to preface, I'm also not. I feel like I'm at a point in my career where I also like I haven't seen shit like that. yet.
Yeah.
Right.
So like my perspective damn near might change in another like year or two. I'm
not
like
in
if
that
I
world
see
completely.
Yeah, I haven't seen and I know shit get wicked. I know shit get
You
wicked.
get crazy.
Cause it'll be like 3 or 4 niggas. Like it'll be a nigga that pressed one key on
You
this
gotta
shit.
give a nigga 15% and he ain't do anything.
He ain't do shit, but breathe the same air as
Shit
you.
like that.
Yeah.
Real
But like,
shit.
it still makes sense because it still makes sense because 9 times out of 10 the artist is big enough to like make up for that difference. So I'll take the 15% hit because we're still gonna make some money.
No bullshit.
Yeah, you don't want to get too cute about it, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, nah, I can't even like that shit's like hard for me to fathom. Like
Right.
Nah, it gets crazy.
it gets crazy. I know, like that's like one of like the like this producer shit get scary, bro.
What?
I'm not gonna
complex.
hold you. Like as somebody, I was naive until I got like here. Then I started seeing shit. Then I meet dudes like him, like dudes like y'all, and I'm seeing like, oh shit, like this shit can actually get really wicked. No bullshit. Like if you don't know what you want and you kind of just like walk like nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like bro, niggas will take advantage of you, bro. Like
Yeah.
on some G shit. And smile in your face, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like you got to be careful out here. type
Every
shit.
day I'm breaking out of
I
that.
have a question. So how do you guys feel about artist input when you're making beats?
Lately, I love the artist. Lately, I love it.
Yeah, lately,
Lately, I love any input and direction. It like really has been feeding me.
Really?
But I've had really amazing people be coming through lately. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
it also for
yeah,
you,
so it's also depends.
the person.
Yeah, it
It depends
depends.
on the person.
It depends.
For me, it's like, cause I have like certain categories of beats. Like I have the beats that's like I'm making this because I heard this before I knocked out last night,
Yeah.
and I need this to
Yeah.
come out. And like this probably nobody's gonna rap on this shit. This is just for me. And then like my homie will be in the room, and be like, yo, bro, this is ill, bro. Yo, but add this. And I'll
Okay,
be like,
yeah.
And I'll be want to be like, yo, shut the fuck up, like,
yeah.
bro, shut up, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? But then there's some shit that's like, okay, yeah, we're making this together, and he's like, yo, bro, add this, no bullshit. I'll be like, oh yeah, what? That's crazy. Like,
Yep.
hell yeah. But then there's also like, I'm making some shit for somebody, and because I'm not crazy musically inclined,
Yeah.
you're like, yo, can you see if you can like add this? And I'll be
Do
like,
a harp solo.
and I'll be like,
Got you.
now I'm going on Samplet looking for harp samples that I can chop up to make it sound like a
Find some in the right key. Hold on.
right.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Oh my God.
Let me make. I gotta hope it's in the right key.
Yeah.
Right BPM. If I speed it up, it's gonna be like it's gonna sound nice enough. But if I slow down a little bit too much, it's gonna start fucking stretching. Nah, bro. Yeah, nah. This sampling shit gets sad, bro.
I was just talking to Cassius Knight, my friend, who I've been working with a lot for the last like 2 months. Heavy, like he's like the main person on my line, which is cool.
And he's like, it's all cash.
He's great with input and very knows when to say whatever. But
And he's a
also,
producer.
He also produces.
Yeah.
So he
so he understands. He
he
speaks the language.
has
Yeah, he speaks
the language and everything. But also like I work with, I do a lot of genres. I do people.
Yeah.
People don't come to me for my sound really. They don't. I don't know. Like I expect I can do like anything. I don't know if I can do it.
You kind of.
We can all do.
From my
like,
perspective. From my perspective,
we can all do anything.
But you can
like,
really do like.
I do a lot. Like I have like a like I have a punk band and like a indie rock band is like apart from like producing.
Really?
Like yes. So it's a little bit low key.
I didn't know that.
But yeah.
What the fuck?
But yeah, like he was talking to me. He was like telling me, he's like, people don't come to you just for like what you sound like. They come to you for like because you can do almost anything. So that I don't know that like
Scott
made me,
Storch.
Scotch Storch.
Y'all know bullshit.
Scotch Storch.
But
yeah,
I
don't know. I was like, that. I think that might make me more inviting to input because I don't have like, I'm not so like attached to give DJs like a stamp. But people will also say I sound like something.
Yeah.
It's back and forth. I don't know, but people mostly say.
If I were to identify, I feel like your sound, like to me, is like, cause there is a common thread amongst like the shit you do with Najee or the shit you do with like C4. You feel what I'm saying? But then like the shit like that'll also come out in like a Telfar commercial.
Real.
You feel what I'm saying? Or
Thank
like
you, Telfar.
you feel me? Or like so shit you done with Sean Wire. Like I feel like there's like a common thread. Like
That's real.
it's very much.
Sean Wire has me experimenting the most.
Yeah, Sean Wire.
He has me in the most places.
He does everything.
He does everything.
He does everything.
But yeah, no, you're right. There's a common thread.
There's definitely a common thread
with artists. Yeah, that's real.
I like feedback if it's sort of guiding me to what's getting the artist going. If I'm making a beat and they're like, yeah, like that's dope, and we get the beat done and they're ready to go. What I don't love so much is when they're like unclear and be like, nah, just make it like hit, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
And then they start being like, yo, then how about when they're like, yo, if I wish I could make beats, bro. Yo, if I made beats,
this shit would be fire, bro. Like, bro, you just
I want
gonna
to turn
get
around
it,
and be like,
bro.
all right, do it, bro. Like,
Just make it
try it.
hit. Just flip this one switch, please.
That's the shit that drives me crazy. If I make beats,
Man, I wish I knew this shit, bro. I wish I knew this shit. Cause like I feel like it's right there. It's just missing something.
God.
Bro, if you ever tell an engineer or producer it's just missing something, bro,
Oh my
I ain't gonna
God.
lie, you gotta get slapped. Like it's just missing this.
Real quick, I just gotta say the most interesting person to cook up with for me has been E.T. Because we will make something and add like he'll be we'll like add like 80 elements, and then like an hour later like we'll be down to like 3. Like we'll like go like huge, and then he'll be like what's that noise? What's that noise we put in like 25 minutes ago? And we're taking shit out. It's so interesting. And
he makes amazing music.
He makes amazing music, and then at the end of it, he'll be like, "Yeah, I realized I just wanted it simple. I was doing a lot. We do that so much.
I ain't gonna lie, I was tripping.
that's a cool way to go.
I love it.
I try to.
It's so interesting.
I try to always have like a phase during my beat making process where like I delete everything I can, everything I can stand apart
It's
with.
important. It's important. Yeah.
Because that usually leaves
Strip back.
enough space for the rest of it.
I definitely struggled with that early on.
Another thing I do almost lately is I make beats with an acapella on.
Oh yeah, I need to start doing more of that. I need to start doing more of that.
Different.
Yeah.
I gotta start doing more of that.
It changed. It made my beats like so much better when I started doing that.
Bro, no, I was dead ass teaching. I was teaching kids at this Lawrence Charter School like a few days ago. Thank you. I was and you do the teacher shit too. So like I know you relate. Yeah, so I was teaching these high school girls Ableton a few days ago, and
That's a lot.
yeah, a lot. That's a lot. Mind you, these are like it's an alternative high school.
Yeah.
So it's like
They bad.
yeah, they've been around the block. Like they know what's they know what's good.
Last
Like,
chance type
exactly
shit.
type shit. Like they know what's good. Like they're talking about like their homies in DYS, their homies in jail and shit like that. Like
Okay.
so cool, yeah. So the girls, they're like, yeah. I'm like, what's your favorite song? Who's your favorite artist right now? They agree on Anicia. So like, I bet. So we gonna
She's
make.
fine.
So
That's
we.
tough.
So
I
this
love that.
this all relates. So this all relates to the acapella beat making. So, and mind you, I don't make shit for Anicia. But nigga, my ass is against the wall. I'm like, I gotta teach these girls
Right.
how to make beats for Anicia. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So out of sample got the stems feature. I'm gonna strip an Anicia vocal. And I basically made like a quick demo beat around the Anicia vocal, like to the BRB joint, the BRB song, like her like most known song, her most known song. And yo, the shit came out
I
alright.
bet it was hard.
I was like, yo, I'm about to start doing this. Like that's the cheat code, bro.
Acapella.
Like every hard trap beat I've ever made was inspired off of a trap joint that I really fuck with. Cause like, bro, even though I don't make like trap music,
Yeah.
I'll really fuck with trap music. Like Maxo Cream is my favorite trap artist. Like,
Wow.
yeah, Maxo's nice, bro. Like Maxo my favorite.
That's
Maxo,
crazy.
Maxo's tough, bro.
I
no
love
bullshit.
that you said that.
He's
Maxo
hard,
Cream
though.
is
He's
tough.
hard. He's hard.
Maxo Cream is tough. I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
mad random.
Why do
That is kind of
Nah, random, yeah.
That is kind
Bro, I
of
fuck with
random.
Maxo heavy.
Yo, can I ask you, bro? Like,
I fuck with Maxo.
I know you like all this other type of music. Like, what makes you gravitate towards your style so much? Because I almost feel like, and I don't even know this about you, but sometimes I see like the shit that you really vibe with, and it's like playing at testing lab and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's typically like drill and trap shit that you really start moving.
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
So like, what makes you gravitate towards your beat style?
Shit. I think basketball, bro. Cause like basketball, like early on, like hoop mixtapes and
Hoop
shit.
mixtape with the soul
Hoop
beat.
mixtape and like
With the
Baller's Life and shit like that.
Because it was that type of like.
Yeah, and then
Those
my
beats be fire.
yeah,
bro.
fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Because like
Okay.
in that style of beat making, it's all about like how nice are you for real. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like it's all about
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly,
It's all
yes,
about
yes.
like tailoring a sound
Yeah.
to a specific moment or like to
The
induce
moments you're flexing in a lot of moments.
or to
Yeah,
induce a certain
that-
emotion
yeah.
or induce
Through the
like
instrumental.
energy type shit. You feel me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like anything that's like that, like because there's trap music that's like that too.
I was just gonna say real quick, you made a crazy trap beat on a genius named Nadiv.
Oh, the orange
That
shit. Yeah,
shit is
the orange
crazy.
shit. Yeah,
That's
the orange-
old, right?
Yeah, it's old. That's
yo,
old. Yeah, I made
that
that.
beat is crazy.
I might have made that when I was like 19 years old.
That beat
I'm
is
25
so
now.
crazy.
Yeah,
That
and
beat is
bro,
so
and it's
crazy.
like, and that was inspired off my man's who I was around all day, and he was just making straight trap beats, and I was like, damn, like I need.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I need to
Okay.
like I need to make one. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Like,
your first one?
I think that was my
No.
first one. Yeah, that was my first one.
No,
That's like
no,
my
no,
first.
no.
Like I had like demos
I'm
that
flabbergasted.
I had demos I didn't save for sure,
I'm-
but like yeah, that was like the
I'm
first
blown
one.
away.
Like I like
That beat's crazy.
Bro, when I first started, I wasn't making trap beats either. I was chopping samples.
chopping samples.
I was
Yeah.
I had
Alright.
to teach myself how to make trap beats,
Got you.
literally. And then I started making beats like Young Chop.
Young Chop's
I was making
incredible.
like the shit.
Young, I love Young
drill
Chop.
beats.
Yeah.
And then I started like studying Southside and the Atlanta guys.
Southside is
Southside
different.
He's the one.
is one of my favorites.
Southside is my
That
favorite
Southside,
trap
that type
producer.
of
He's
time.
yo,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
like he is really like I see your like influence like on. He will really cook some shit up in like 4 or 5 minutes.
I feel like I like Take Heath's shit.
Take Keith is
As,
very
as far
tough.
as that like hard trap style.
Take Keith is
Because
very
the drums
very
are just
tough.
so insanely loud.
You know what?
Yo,
It's like, yo,
The
I gotta
hi-hat.
turn that
yo,
down.
how do y'all feel about engineers playing with y'all mix?
Man,
Depends. Yeah.
I've had one pretty bad experience. Where,
It
like,
hasn't happened to me too much.
yeah.
I've had an engineer flatten my entire beat.
Yep.
Like take all the length out of my 808s, level
That's
the
wild.
snare, like everything's just hitting on the same level.
That's when they trust their ear too much.
Too much.
Oh.
And they went to Berkeley or like some
Get
like
outta here. Get the
accredited
fuck
like
outta here.
institution.
Get the fuck
They're
outta
doing
here.
what's technically right.
Was technically
Yeah,
right.
yeah, no.
I'm surprised the artist accepts it in
far
those
away.
cases because usually the artist is the one that's gonna be like, no, you
wanna
like,
know
you fucked up the
something?
beat.
Most artists can't tell the
Yeah,
difference.
can you tell the difference? Or
Yeah, right.
or their engineer is just so like accredited where they're like,
They use
oh
the
yeah,
language.
like the studio's so nice and they're in there, they're like, nah, everything he's doing
all
is what
white,
he
yeah.
needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I had one terrible experience, and I'm not even gonna name names because I still work with bro, and I don't think bro knows how I feel to this day. But if he watches this, he'll definitely know I'm talking about him. But bro, there was my first collaboration project ever, ever, bro.
Okay.
This man, I never sent beat stems before in my life. In my life. Like, I didn't even know I had that feature in Ableton. I'm talking about, I'm that new, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
Nigga. So, given Ableton, you know you can send shit with master effects on there. And like, bro, you know
Yeah.
my
master
my
is
master
important.
is
Yes.
very
Your
important.
master
Like, what's on my
chain
master
is
chain?
your sound.
It's the
It-
sound.
it
like,
That's what I said to you the other day, right?
type shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if literally if
I
you
can't
turn
imagine what
stems.
someone would do with your raw stems.
Oh my
I
god.
don't want to try. I don't want to try and recreate the sound,
Bro.
No thanks,
someone
dude. I'll
would
just
do.
Bro.
put track spacer on it,
I'm
and
not.
I'm good.
Yeah, like
Bro,
but no, I'm
I
not.
sent my raw stems, bro.
No.
I didn't hear the tape because But at that point, I'm naive to engineering. I feel like I'm still very naive to mad shit. Like, you know, bro, I've been asking you mad questions.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very naive to a lot of shit when it comes to like the official shit. You feel
I
me?
feel like you should always feel like you are naive.
Bro, that tape came out. In my first listen, I didn't hear the mixes, nothing. I'm like, bro, he's like, nah, my engineer's nasty.
Yeah.
Bro, that tape came out, bro. I was like, bro, I made these?
Ooh.
I'm hearing the drums like, yo, what is
The
this,
drums. Do not touch Devo's drums.
Yeah.
bro?
Don't touch anyone's drums.
I'm talking about some
leave
of my favorite beats, bro.
Just totally remixed.
Bro, completely like, damn, bro. Like, I'm hearing this
Like
shit
you
like.
don't have to touch every sound,
Dog.
every meter. You don't have. If you're the engineer,
He carved space out of
Just make sure
every
that
sound, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Fine.
bro, melodies. I'm talking about melodies. He rolled off like all the high end because it was too in the way. Or he,
Ew.
or like, or he changed the texture on that hi hat. The hi hat sound like it was played live as opposed to like going through a tape. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm listening to shit. It's like it sounds like every instrument was played by somebody.
I think that
I'm
if
like,
you're
damn.
the engineer with a beat, your role is to make it sound the same, but fit it into the mix.
Okay.
Like balance those two goals.
Hell yeah.
Because the artist picked the beat. First of all, the producer made it sound a certain way.
Hell yeah.
The artist picked it because it sounded that way.
It sounded that way.
And leave it at that.
Yeah.
That's
Communicate
the, soul
the
of
message,
it. That's
bro.
the soul of it.
Yeah.
She's good.
All in all,
Make it coherent.
All in all, it's really about like I feel like we have to do a better job at communicating that with certain engineers too.
Facts.
Like this is how I like my drums mix. This is like
I definitely didn't
Like,
speak
you
to
know
that
what I'm saying?
engineer.
Just
I
do what
definitely-
you
Engineers,
do.
let's communicate.
Let's communicate, engineers.
do what's necessary and then just leave everything.
Leave it at that.
You know what I'm saying?
When I realized I was like meant for like to like make beats, it's like one of two moments. It was either A, when I listened to when I like listened to Donuts for the first time by Dilla,
Dilla.
or the first time I woke up in the lab. Bro, the first time I woke up in the sound lab, I was like, I dead just slept on the couch in the studio. Like, I'm a dirty nigga, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, this is wild.
Lifestyle.
Wow.
I better be nice. Like,
Yeah.
I have to be nice.
For real.
Because at this point, I'm risking, like, my health. I'm wilding, like,
Like, what me?
I'm wilding right now. I slept on a couch that 1,000 niggas have probably sat on.
Yeah.
I'm wilding. I better be, when I get up, I better, like,
Because you don't want to remember that and be like, it didn't work.
it
out.
didn't work.
Yes.
What?
It had to be for something.
It had to be for
Just
something.
mad sweaty couches for no reason.
Yeah, full of
And that's
farts.
crazy.
Studio cold as shit. I'm in my Nike Tech, like,
Yeah, you have to sleep like this.
no pillow, bro.
Honestly, that's the most comfortable way to sleep is in
Low
the
key.
studio.
In the studio, yeah,
Just
low
like
key.
something about it. It's just like
It is
a.
nice.
But it's like when you wake up, you're like, man,
Waking up.
I'm tripping.
Oh my god, you have studio sleep mouth. Yeah, it's a crazy
Man.
feeling.
Like, nigga, I got a bed.
I'm wilding.
What's going on?
And that was before the rooms were done. So I'm waking up, thin ass room.
Yeah, okay.
Like the walls like right here.
Probably smell like paint. Probably smell like mad paint.
Niggas were smoking the night before, just the ashtrays right there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, bro, what the fuck am I doing, dog? And I'm really about to get up and start making beats. Like,
Yeah, that's great.
mind you, like at that point, I'm not like used to sleeping in the studio, no toothbrush.
No windows.
I'm just sitting there like, bro, I'm yucky, bro. Like, what's wrong with me, dog? Like, fuck.
Just speakers and vibes.
The speakers and vibes.
That's it. That's it.
Oh my god.
C4's right there rolling up a blunt.
C4's already there.
I'm like, bro, what are we doing, bro? Like, we should go get a job or something, my nigga. Like, this is crazy.
Right? People are waiting for the train right now.
Yo, bullshit. It's like 6 a.m. Sun's coming up.
People
C4's
is going to work.
C4's like, man.
Yeah, he's going.
They ain't going to work.
He had the
I'm here.
the
Niggas
lines
like,
of
yo,
the job. Crazy.
Yo, you hungry, bro? He's like, yo, bro, that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, sleeping in the studio. That's when I was like, yeah, this might be a job. Like, I might be actually.
fire.
But I was making bread though. You feel me? That's when I realized, oh, you can make a little bit of money off this shit. You feel me? Like, okay, for real. Wow. But waking up in the studio is crazy, bro. I don't care. You will never get used to that ever, bro. Yeah. I don't care how nice that studio is, how comfortable that couch is, bro. You wake up in the studio, bro, you're going to rethink your life every time. Like,
sure. So windowless room, yeah.
It's wild. It's crazy.
You want some sun, you know where you're at when you wake up.
Even at a home studio, like you wake up in the chair at your home studio, like you're like in the you're recording somebody and you're like this.
Yeah, they're like, yo, run that back. I'm like, oh
shit, my fault.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Mid-take, you're like,
for real.
I'm telling niggas, yo, give it another track of ad-libs just so I can sleep. Niggas like, yo,
you can run the whole song.
Niggas like, yo, facts, yo, you right, bro. I didn't like that layer. The whole time I'm like, bro, I need like 2 more minutes.
That's like a solid snooze button.
Like, yo, do it from the top.
Bro, artists, bro, y'all better tap in, bro. I'm telling you, bro, we're behind that chair like, yo, another tape. That shit wasn't right.
Do it again from the top. Just from the beginning.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yo, niggas be doing that shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm guilty, bro. I've done that to my niggas, bro. Like my niggas, bro. Like my friends, bro. I've done that to niggas, bro.
I've been there working hard, like,
they're in the booth sweating, bro.
You know, when you fucked up, sometimes it be a good take.
And you're like, nah, bro.
Do that shit over.
Do that shit
go
over,
back
bro.
to the takes tomorrow.
As soon as you press R, you're just there like.
Yo. That's great.
After the beat's over, yo, my fault, bro. I was on the phone, gang. My fault. Yo, talkback was tripping, bro. My fault. Talkback was tripping, bro. My
that's
fault.
That's the beauty not having the window.
The realest shit.
That's the realest shit ever. Yeah. 3 a.m. You're there like,
yo.
You do that shit again, gang.
Whole time I'm thinking like, yo, I'm wilding. Like, why am I here right now, bro?
Like, honestly though, I think a lot of my validation, for better or for worse, came from like accomplishing milestones. Like just kind of like achieving different things in my career kind of made me feel like, okay, I'm doing some shit.
Yeah.
So like the first time I got my song on the radio, they played it on the launch pad. Like DJ EW. This was like years ago. This was like 2019. You remember I did Atari with Valley.
Atari's crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Valley. Yeah. So we did Atari. It was like a really big song in the area, and they ended up playing on the launchpad. No bullshit. I remember like breaking down.
You were like,
I got on my knee, like for real. I got on my knees and started crying.
Nah, so, real shit. On the radio, bro.
This is before any placement. This is before any of the.
Yeah, bro. That's
local movement. Yeah, bro, that's a crazy thing.
And we just dropped it on SoundCloud, bro. It was just
crazy.
Yeah, that's different. Crazy. No DistroKid, none of that. Like, yeah, that's different. Like, 2019 on the launchpad.
Yeah.
Like that night, I just
love
felt
SoundCloud.
like, okay, like I'm supposed to be doing it.
Yeah.
Like bullshit.
Incredible.
It was a crazy feeling. And then I ended up doing a song with my boy Pistola. Shout out to Pistola. It's a Boston Pistola. Classic. I did his title song. It's called Pistola. But that song has like about 5 million views now.
Damn.
Other than Stiz, like we were the only people that had 1 million views back then.
Yeah, that's
2018.
Shit.
Damn. And that's 2018, bro.
Yeah,
that's
so it was really just
like
us.
that's like the 1% of the 1%.
You know
like like niggas weren't doing that.
It was really just us and Stiz who had videos over 1 million.
That's crazy.
Like, it felt crazy. I was like, damn, we really doing some shit.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So
that's fire.
a lot of my validation came from me achieving shit.
To actually being able to do shit.
And for better or for worse, it made me a better producer. You know what I'm saying? So that's really for me. How I felt like I knew.
Those are good ones. I might have 2 moments. When I met Najee in like 10th grade, and like as soon as we met, we started making music. He met me. He was like, "Do you make music?" Like he's like, "I bet you make music."
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I was making like really like weird.
And Najee's
like,
intuitive as fuck.
Yeah, he's like very spiritually connected.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He is half of me, honestly.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. But yeah, like at the end of like 1 year working with him, or like even a few months after working with him, he's like, "I'm gonna tell you this all the time. This is the year that we're gonna like change our lives." And he told me that like every year. But the first time I was like, "Oh shit, okay, yeah, I'll believe him." That was one moment because like he was the first person I was like
locked in with.
Yeah, exactly. Like locked in.
And that Blue Manifesto shit that should change my
Wow,
life.
that
should change my life.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh
that should change my life.
Old.
That's an
That's
amazing.
old.
Yo,
Thank
Blue
you.
Manifesto, Najee Janey.
It's really old.
This man produced it.
Thank you. That's a long
quality music.
A long time ago.
Quality music.
And then I got an amazing opportunity to work with Jeezy and one of his artists, Noah, who's like a very good friend of mine. He like flew me out and shit and I was like in a hotel and shit. And for some reason, like the thing about I could have the breakfast was paid for.
He was like, nah!
I could get anything I wanted. I got.
For me?
For the beat?
I got so. I got like. I was there for like 3 weeks. I got like.
What? Okay, yeah, no, that's
pancakes,
different.
The hash browns, the smoothie, the greens,
Off the beats?
I was like, this is. I deserve this because I'm fired. This is cool.
That's vibes.
That was the other thing.
For 3 weeks, by week 3, I'm like, nigga, I'm nice. Fuck these niggas, bro.
I was like, this is amazing.
Pancakes, all that. Like,
Yeah, free waffles, nigga.
who y'all
Oh
niggas?
my god, it was amazing. It was
This
amazing.
a continental
It
breakfast.
was the food. It was literally.
This breakfast continental. For free.
I got that local breakfast, nigga.
That's what did it for me. It was the breakfast.
Yeah, that shit was good for me too. No bullshit.
Once I would have been.
The pancakes
Yeah.
were so like just perfectly just fluffy.
I dead ass would've cried.
moist. I was
Off of chopping samples,
I know. Like I was like I
Off
was
of
so
pressing
happy.
buttons.
off of pressing buttons. I'm eating like this every morning. Hotel. That's different. That's different.
Those are the two moments. They're very different times, but yeah.
That's fine. That's different.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't have like I can't think of one moment where I felt like I'm meant for this. It's more like whenever I'm in the situations, I'm like, yeah, I'm meant to, like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel the most myself. Like, because I kind of have like a weird sort of history with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm older than most people at this point. I grew up playing in bands and shit. You know what I'm saying? I did the whole rock band thing. Like, let's make it, let's make an album, all that shit, let's tour around. And then I had kids, you know what I'm saying? And then I put music on the back burner, And so I already so for me, it's kind of cool because like I'm at a point where like I feel like I can just do it as long as I want to.
Yeah.
Whereas like when I was younger, I felt like I can do it until I gotta chill out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm relieved of that pressure. But I think the thing that like that flipped the switch for me and made me feel like I have to do this shit.
Yeah.
Sort of somber. It was when my nephew passed away.
Okay.
And
Sorry about that, bro.
Thank you. It was, it's the hardest things I've ever had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It was obviously harder for my brother, but it was terrible, obviously, right? But it was, a moment in my life that made me appreciate how precious life is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And at the same time, gave me somebody up there that like I want to live for and live to the fullest.
Amazing. Amazing.
So that was a point in my life where because even though I had put music on the back burner, it was always like in my head like, damn, I want to get back to that. I used to fuck with beats and shit when I was younger, all that shit. And so it was a catalyst for me to be like, nah, dude, like,
I'm going.
You got a good career and all that shit, but like it's not who you are, and like you gotta really, try and push this shit.
Yeah, you gotta lock in.
And that was when I just started going crazy with it.
That's beautiful, bro. No bullshit.
You knew where you felt most yourself.
Yeah.
I'm happy you went back to that. That's amazing.
Definitely.
That's amazing, bro. That's for real. And it's like, and then like even seeing like the Benny the Butcher shit unfold.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like you looked like that needed, like that was supposed to happen. That's been coming. Like your whole life that's been coming. You feel what I'm saying? Like it just it looked like that was, you feel what I'm saying? Like, how when
It felt natural.
Yeah, everything was supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like in those moments, I'm not even thinking like this is weird. I'm just like, this is cool.
This is
like,
dope,
like this is where like when I'm at a fucking meeting in work, I'm like, this is weird. Like, what am I doing
here?
Yeah.
Does this ever feel like work?
Sometimes.
Does this ever feel like work to you?
So my answer is yes, but it doesn't feel like a job.
Yeah.
Engineering can feel like a job.
Engineering. It's just the engineering. It's just the
Engineering
engineering.
can feel like a job, but like I differentiate work and jobs.
For sure.
I love to work. I hate jobs.
For sure.
Okay, I feel that. I feel what you're
Jobs, you know what I'm
saying.
saying?
I feel what you're saying. Yeah.
That's a great way to put
When
it.
I'm engineering motherfuckers that suck, or that, like, because I can fuck with you, and if you suck, every time I record you, it's like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like,
because I got homies that suck,
Yeah.
but they're good niggas, like they're good
Yeah,
people.
sure,
You
good
know what I'm
people.
saying? They're genuinely good people. It's
They
like,
just suck.
You just suck. So like every time I engineer you, I'm like, it's like, and it's like not over my shit, because you're not gonna record over my shit if you suck, nigga.
Right.
You bring a YouTube beat to me, and it's like,
Devo is
those are the ones
Devo-
that, yeah.
Devo is very bougie about who he lets rap on his beats.
no, but I very
That has to be announced.
Yeah, I'm very much in bougie.
Like you have to
That's
be
amazing.
a high level
Yeah.
rapper.
Yeah, I'm very
Thinking
much
of
bougie
Devo.
now. Before, it wasn't always like that. But before, it's like now, it's like, yeah, nah. And like, I credit this dude to that.
Yeah.
Cause Stoop like is like one of the first producers I met that's like me. He's like, nah, bro, like niggas suck, bro. Like I was oblivious to how I thought everything was subjective.
Yeah.
But no, some niggas objectively suck, bro. Like you just suck, bro, and it's okay. Like
That's like my slogan at this point.
like damn.
Yo, like, niggas suck. For real.
For real.
That's just what it is. Like,
And when you suck, and when you haven't put your like when you know you haven't put the time in, working with you, especially on the engineering tip, because it's like if I made the beat, cool, like I'm hearing my beat that I just made, especially if like I added mad layers to it, it's like okay, I get to appreciate it, and I get to add new moments to it. But bro, like clients that pay well but are just not that good. Clients,
That's a job.
yeah, that's a job. Clients that like may be good, but like work with another engineer that they really fuck with, so they want you to do everything that engineer does.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm like, no, that feels like work.
Yeah.
I may have produced it and everything, but you take forever. You take forever. To lay your verse.
That's
like,
tough.
what are you doing?
That's the struggle.
Bro, take 93. Nah, one more time. Bro, I hate one more time, bro.
Ooh.
I hate one more time, bro. I hate when nigga be like, no, one more time. Nigga, just not the one more. This is not the last time you're gonna do this. I hate one more time.
One
more time.
I hate
You know
one
what
more
I
time.
hate? And this is mad petty. I hate when someone says, let me hear that.
Because you know they're not going to like it?
Like, not even that, but why wouldn't I let you hear it? I'm just gonna keep going.
I've never thought of that.
Like, that's crazy. I've never thought of that. Like, that's rap. And then, like, let me hear that. Please. Like, I was gonna
let you hear it.
I was already gonna do it.
Bro, I hate that shit. Or like the artist that doesn't engineer, but is engineering. But you can see the screen, so he's an engineer.
No.
He's like, yo, cut what's. I was about to cut it.
Cut that yellow blunt. What you did.
Yo, cut. Or like the motherfucker, he's watching engineering, and he's like, yo, He's like, okay, all right. My bad, bro. I got you, bro. Can I do my job? Fuck. I'm rolling the blunt as I'm engineering you. It's like, yo, bro, that little block at the end of like 93, can you?
It's already going.
All right, my bad, bro. Or they can see everything, so now they got like way more of like an input.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, can you play with that at like 37? I don't know what that. Oh, that's that.
Sometimes that's why
okay.
I keep the screen off.
Off, yeah. I'm learning.
Interesting.
Turn the screen off.
Like, just let me do it.
Turn the screen off.
Interesting.
I hear the same thing you hear.
Turn the screen off. If you're on the laptop, be on your shit like this. You feel me? Don't let that motherfucker see what you're doing, bro. Because it's a whole. Now they're an engineer. Hey, try that plugin.
Right.
Like, nigga, what?
Like, I'll have like a channel dedicated to like a telephone ad lib, and like they'll know that.
They'll be like,
They'll be like, yo, drive that one all the way down there, bro.
like,
Yeah, put it down there. Like, yeah.
like, bro, no, bro. Like, bro, no. Like, artists, sometimes it's better if y'all just don't know what the fuck is going on, bro.
For real.
Or not even not. Just leave it to bro.
Like, just rap, bro.
Just rap.
Right.
Sometimes, bro, I feel like when they told LeBron just shut up and dribble the ball.
Shut up and dribble.
Yeah, sometimes.
No.
It's not my fault. It's not shut up and dribble, but it's like just let me do my thing sometimes. Cause bro, most times you don't know what the fuck is going on, and now you can see what's going on, and you're like, yeah, yeah, that EQ curve that you did.
Oh,
can you move that over? Can we hear that? How that sounds? I just want to try it. And then they'd be like, I just want to try it. I just want to.
Yeah.
Like, well, you don't know until you try again.
Yeah.
Like, well, you gotta just do it.
I just want to hear how it sounds. That don't sound good? Oh, okay. Like, yeah, motherfucker. Damn, bro. Annoying as
Or like when people that can't sing want you to turn down the reverb. I mean the auto-tune.
Oh.
That shit be killing me. Like, bro, you think you can turn the auto-tune down just a little? No.
Oh,
I can't do that. I literally can't do that.
How is it fucked up? I know what keyword.
Yo, bro, I don't think that's the right key, bro.
Yeah. Exactly. You don't
Like,
know the actual key, so
You don't know what
too
key.
far off.
Like, wait, what?
You're just not singing key. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate when a motherfucker be like, yo, it just sounds off.
It's you.
It's you.
It's you.
What?
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know. It's like, I wish I knew the vocabulary. It just sounds off.
Oh, I wish I knew the vocabulary.
Like, bro, what the
so
fuck
common.
am I supposed to do with that information?
So common. It just sounds off.
You want me to turn it on, but you can't tell me why it's off.
Honestly, we figure it out every time. Fair to say?
Yeah, we figure it out. We do. But it's like it's the like mental like strain that's like of me hearing it's off.
Especially when they say it in like an impatient and annoyed way, like you're fucking it up.
It just sounds off.
It's hardly ever me.
Like, what?
Yeah.
It's hardly. It's usually the performance.
Yeah.
Like the take is bad. Like you gotta get it together.
And a lot of artists don't understand there are bad takes. There are bad takes. That was a bad take, buddy. It just sounds like. Am I being too loud? Like, wait, what?
Like you need to do it better.
Just be better. There was somebody who was touring the studio who came the other day. He's like looking at. He pulled out his phone. He's like, y'all got virtual tape machines?
Oh, come on.
I'm like, bro, like everybody
has
who's serious about this shit
I'm pretty sure it's free at this
has virtual tape machines, bro. You pay $15 a month for virtual tape. That's like a common thing, bro. Virtual mix rack. He's be like, yo, you got a virtual mix rack from Slate? You got that right? Like, yo, my I swear my engineer's the only nigga who got that shit. He's like, yo, he got my shit down pat.
I'm not gonna lie to like
Okay.
honestly, at the end of the day, like artists just gotta learn how to communicate with us a little bit better.
I gotta communicate better.
Because we can probably translate whatever ideas you have. It's just learn the language.
Just learn the language.
I like trying to.
Supposed to read these words now?
Yeah.
So
That's deep.
read the word. What does it mean to you now? And then give advice to your 14-year-old self.
14-year-old self.
Alignment. I would tell 14-year-old. Oh, I know exactly what I would tell 14-year-old me. 14-year-old me would tell myself about alignment. Alignment means everything happens when it's supposed to happen, or like you're supposed to. Like things don't happen until they're supposed to happen. You feel what I'm saying? So like, as you get older, you're gonna start doing like beat battles or putting yourself in situations that you think you're ready for, and you're gonna find out that you're actually not ready. And don't take it personally, even if it's your people or your friends, or, you feel what I'm saying, or like people you think. Don't ever feel too deserving of anything, because like everything's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, and everything that's gonna happen, like for you, will happen. Like God already wrote it. You feel me? I told him before I started making beats, I was like, I'm gonna get nice at making beats, and that's about it. And I got nice at making beats. Mm-hmm. So it was like, and because of that, I'm meeting people like y'all that allow me to do shit like G Camp. You feel me? Which is like for us, people like us, to learn from each other and get better, so that now we're aligned with each other, and we're aligned with opportunities we got going forward. So that's what I'd probably say. Alignment, like I tell my 14-year-old self, like just like don't take your time, because you're like me. I know me. I'm always gonna feel like I gotta to get there and grab what's mine to get there. You feel me? But just understand everything's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, and don't be too discouraged if you feel like shit's not happening when it's supposed to happen.
Alignment.
I think that helped me a little bit arrive to something. My word is abundance. And I would tell my 14-year-old self, like when I was 14, I was making dance music like every day. Like I was making like house shit and like drum and bass, like every day. Like I did my homework in the morning, because like when I got home from school, I'd only do that. But just completely like alone. And now I know abundance is like the result of like community and like being with people.
Collaborating.
Collaborating. Like I was
just
so
being outside.
unused to that for so long. And now it's like really clear to me that like, you know, like in high school, like I met like, you know, a lot of people who I still make stuff with. And like that's where everything that's ill for me now came from. It's just like the community that happened organically is what created the abundance. But it happened naturally, but I was like, I had no idea when I was 14. I had no idea that that's like what it was. I just thought it was purely hard work, you know, but it's not. It's just community. In my life anyway.
I agree.
It's community.
I definitely resonate with that for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you.
My word is peace. I think that I find peace in like having a good balance in my life. I'm a Libra, maybe that's why.
Me too.
But yeah, you know, I believe strongly in that, like, and sort of making sure that like the big pillars are all fulfilled. You know, things like, you know, love, both romantic and family, work, like the things that you're passionate about, and you know, your projects and shit. I think you know, exercise and some type of physical training.
Hell yeah.
Is really important for your mind state. And I find, and then like I guess I might include like finances in there too, or although it might be a part of a bigger thing, but like
Making sure you're straight.
just
Sustainability.
having your shit handled.
Yeah.
You know, when those things are all kind of like flowing in a good way, that's when I feel the most peaceful. My 14-year-old self. I mean, I think that at that age, me personally, I was probably like worried about the way things were going, but then things ended up okay. So I think I would tell myself that like, you can be at peace, or peace is coming, or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. The word I got was power. Right now, what power means to me is just like understanding your position, understanding your platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, for better or for worse, like I'm a pretty like big producer out here, and like, I don't really take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? I understand what came with that, the work that was put in to get there, and just what it takes to maintain that. Power kind of has a negative connotation. You don't always have to use it for something negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, you use power for something greater than yourself. I feel like Deevo's a good example of that. Like, your just ability to like get people together.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Amazing
difficult.
at that.
It's just important to me for
You know what I'm saying? Just having people understand your vision and like getting them to all believe in that with you. That's a form of power. So just understanding who you are.
Yeah,
Just
understand who you are.
the position you play.
We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally talking to me about that the other day.
And just like the position you play and how that can affect yourself or other people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? My 14-year-old self, I'd probably tell him, like, just continue to develop. You know what I'm saying? Like, power, like, when you're coming up, comes with being ahead of the curve. It's like when a young kid is nice at basketball, but he's nicer than everyone else in his class. Yeah. Like, you're going to get a certain amount of eyes on you, a certain amount of attention. You can use that attention to, like, flourish for yourself. You can spread that to your teammates. Word. It's all about what your intentions are. Word up. You know what I'm saying? So just differentiate what you want to do between, like, what you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? And just go from there. Like, don't take your blessings for granted, man. Like, you know? Like, all of us are incredibly talented. Like, what makes us powerful is the fact that we're using it in the right way. In the right way, in the right manner. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what power comes to.
I like that. I still have the humility to come here and just talk. Yeah. Type shit. Because you know, like, bro, a lot of producers don't talk, bro. Feel me? Like, or are not willing to go out, like, leave the.
Man, I say a lot of producers be weird. Bro.
Yeah, a lot of producers be weird, bro.
A lot of them be weird. Like, no social skills. Like,
Oh man,
crazy.
I'm praying for them.
Like, who were you before you started making
But they be nice though.
Oh, the most awkward.
They be
producers
nice.
are
The
crazy.
awkward ones?
They be nice as hell.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
you gotta
true.
watch out for them niggas. Them niggas just
Yeah.
come for all the placements.
Can't hold a conversation though. For nothing.
You said what? A
They know
minor?
their position. Yeah,
Niggas be moaning, be humming chords and they sleep and shit.
Yo.
humming chords.
Yeah, it's wild, right? That's crazy. That's wild, right? That's wild, right? How are you humming exactly? That's wild.
Cheers,
I have
guys.
nothing
That was
else
dope.
in my cup.
Right.
Nice talking to you. Yeah.
That was very insightful.
Very,
Very
very good. I felt like I got to know a little bit of y'all.
Yeah,
a
that
little
was
bit
fun.
more today. That was fun.